is positive vibes equals positive energy. Prior to coming in the stream, y'all, I appreciate if y'all subscribe to the channel if this is your first time watching the video, or subscribe to the channel and subscribe to my website as well. It's in the description box. It's dezignerjayscollections.com. This is where all my material is, as far as my clothing, the clothing I make with the merchant Bonfire, which is on the internet. It's an online store. And I create blogs based off time and history and things of old, basically. And try to get my experience on a lot of things, from whatever perspective that I can, that you can understand. In this video, man, I just wanted to talk about something that I kind of never really paid attention to. And things are going to happen, this probably is not going to be my last time going through this, or maybe it is, you never know. People, it's kind of interesting because a lot of people have been on their job for a long time. And during this time, as I'm not working and just able to roam without working or anything, I've had a lot of time to think about a lot of stuff. And I kind of appreciated this time because, when you're working and stuff, it's just 9 to 5, back at home, work home, whatever you got kids, you're just busy, right? And I hopefully this reaches some people that, like these type of videos, right? But yeah, man, so I've just been having a lot of time just to sit and think and to really, have time to myself and really know myself and find myself as well. I've had my last job, I had a lot of issues. Well, my last job, I'm probably in the midst of this. I'm a real believer in Christ. I believe in God. I believe, in certain things. So during this time of my last job, I was just going through a whole lot of things, and things happened, and, I got fired. I got laid off and stuff. I'm steady working on that, trying to figure things out about employment and stuff like that, and when you're working and stuff like that, and the rights you have. I think in America, we don't kind of think of these things of laws and stuff to protect ourselves, and maybe people do, but I don't know anybody that is real in tune as far as, the way things work, as far as labor and stuff like that, or work and stuff like that, right? So I'm trying to learn that as well. But I just noticed during this time, me not working, man, I found a lot of things that, are valuable to me as far as in your spare time, when you're not working, when you're not dealing with your kids, when you're not holding on to your responsibilities. I'm just really realizing, that you can, cause I lost myself, I lost myself during a whole bunch of things, just working and being depressed and, taking things the wrong way. And this is why I created my brand Positive Energy, man, because, your mind is a powerful thing, and you want to learn how to, control it. You don't want to allow your mind to, lead you to doing things that you don't want to do personally. I get so caught up with things, I forget stuff. I get so caught up with life and all these things, I forget a lot of things. And some of these things that I'm doing right now on my time that I'm off has actually reminded me of the person that I was, or the person that, I thought of myself to be. When you fall into certain things and and you fall into other people's ways of living, it may be just how they think, or you may get sucked into what other people think of you, or you may get sucked into just life in general. There's a lot of things that can kind of influence you to go in certain ways. You get what I'm saying? And during this time, I just had a lot of time to acknowledge that. You get what I'm saying? In this video, I just want to help people that are in between jobs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, are having a lot of time on their hands and they're just trying to, um, fill their time up until they like get another job or something, or, you know, maybe they're thinking about things. This video is for you, you know what I'm saying? To make you really realize, life is not over, to give you motivation, to keep you going, you know, because I know there's somebody in the world that's in this same situation or that's dealing with the same thing right now. As I look at YouTube and stuff like that, I wasn't even aware of like them having layoffs like that, like as far as, groups of companies having sets of layoffs and laying off a whole bunch of workers. Like I never really paid attention to that type of thing until I got on YouTube and started really watching and paying attention to YouTube. So, these are some of the things that, I didn't know as well, that I'm getting to the knowledge of. Is just like everyone else, I feel like, watching YouTube and just the whole community of YouTube in itself. So I just figured I'd get on here and talk about like my little experience of not working and having a whole bunch of time on my hands. And as you can see, I've been loading up some videos on my channel of little stuff that I do, in my little spare time and stuff like that. Not to mention my brand, how I create little designs and things like that. I'm actually gonna start creating more and start sharing more with you, and like the inspiration behind the design. So when you're wearing something, you know what you're wearing. It's been so many times in fashion and stuff like that, or clothing, you pick something, you don't know what it is. You just like the name and you just like what it stands for, right? But with my brand and stuff like that, I wanted to kind of give you more of a backstory of the design to make you make you really feel and understand what you're wearing. You know what I'm saying? I went to the Art Institute. I was a fashion student and stuff like that. And this is why I'm doing a whole bunch of things regarding fashion and clothing and stuff like that, because I'm really into it, So, yeah, man, just giving you guys like a little feel of like the little time that I'm having in between my jobs and stuff like that. And, just trying to get some motivation out there for people that are actually in between jobs, who, just got laid off from a furlough, or something like that, because I had some stuff like that happen back to me in 2020 during the pandemic. So, and that's a whole nother video, a whole nother conversation, but with this video, man, I just wanted to come through and give you guys like a little update on just the situation I'm in today, and just on my channel in general, and really that's pretty much it, because I know a lot of people or a lot of people are going to deal with this, being in between jobs and, finding out, or having a lot of time on their hands and probably either not knowing what to do or being confused about it, or always not doing anything, about it, or anything, something like that, because a lot of people, they feel like as they get older, they don't need to do certain things. I don't know why, but with this video, man, I just want to come through for some motivation and to just express, the time I'm having in between, my little career change and stuff like that, man. But stay tuned to the next video. I have some new designs coming up. I'm going to design probably a new collection here soon. I'm not sure what it's going to be inspired by. I have a couple ideas, but I'll let you guys know on my YouTube channel and stuff like that as I go live. I'm starting to go live a little bit more because I want people to understand me more and things like that. I feel like when it comes to a product and things like that, you have to really get to know the whole aura of what it is, and I feel like I'm going to start doing that more and more. When it comes down to my brand, positive energy and stuff like that, man. But until next time, man, check out my website. It's in the description box. And until next time, energy.